In this lecture, we will discuss important plant diseases caused by bacteria. Bacterial diseases can be grouped into four broad categories based on the extent of damage to plant tissues and the symptoms. These four groups are vascular wilt, necrosis, soft rot, and tumors. Vascular wilt results from the bacterial invasion of the plant's vascular tissues, and the subsequent multiplication and blockage prevent movement of water and nutrients through the xylem of the host plant, resulting in the drooping, wilting, or death of the aerial plant parts. For example, bacterial wilt of sweet corn, tobacco, tomato, and cucurbits. Pathogens can cause necrosis by secreting a toxin. Symptoms include formation of leaf spots, stem blights, and cankers. Soft rot diseases are caused by pathogens that secrete enzymes capable of decomposing cell wall structures, thereby destroying the texture of the plant tissues. That is, the plant tissues become soft and watery. So, soft rot commonly occur on fleshy vegetables such as potato, carrot, eggplant, and tomatoes. Tumor diseases are caused by bacteria that stimulate uncontrolled multiplication of plant cells, resulting in the formation of abnormally large structures. Let's discuss various bacterial plant diseases one by one. So, first is black rot. Causal organism of black rot is Xanthomonas campestris, and the host of this disease is Brassica, and symptoms include light brown to yellow V-shaped lesions on the leaf which become brittle and dry with age, and another symptom is vein blackening with the necrotic area. Next disease is bacterial canker. Causal organism of bacterial canker is Clavibacter michiganensis, and host of bacterial canker is tomato, capsicum, chilies, and symptoms include seedlings may die and older plants may wilt and eventually die. Older plants have leaves that turn yellow and wilt only on one side. Cankers on stems and fruits and tissues inside stems become discolored. Next disease is bacterial wilt. Causal organism of bacterial wilt is Ralstonea uh, solanacearum, and host include potato, tomato, capsicum, eggplant, and symptoms are wilting, yellowing, and stunting of plants, but they may wilt rapidly and die without any spotting or yellowing. Vascular tissue appears brown and water soaked, or white ooze appears when pressure is applied on the affected tubers or stems. Next disease is bacterial leaf spot or bacterial spot or bacterial blight. Causal organism of these diseases Pseudomonas syringae, and the host include beet, spring onion, leeks, rocket, and coriander. And symptoms include on the beet, symptoms are irregular, round leaf spots with a gray center surrounded by a purple margin, and on the spring onion, symptoms are pale yellow to light brown lesion with a water-soaked appearance around the margins. Outer leaves wither and die, and the youngest leaf turns lemon to light green, and on the leaves, brown streaking on the shank. Next disease is bacterial blight, and the causal organism of bacterial blight is Pseudomonas syringae, and host is P. And symptoms include water-soaked spots on leaves and stipules, which become dark brown and papery in warm weather or black in cool weather, and water-soaked spots on pods also that become sunken and dark brown. So next disease is bacterial speck. So causal organism of bacterial speck is also Pseudomonas syringae, and host is tomato, and symptoms include small dark spots surrounded by a yellow halo on leaves, and dark raised specks on the fruits. Next diseases, bacterial soft rot, and the causal organism of bacterial soft rot is Pseudomonas species and also Erwinia species. And host means wide range of vegetables like lettuce, brassicas, cucurbits, tomato, capsicum, potato, sweet potato, and carrots. And symptoms include wet, slimy, soft rot that affects any part of vegetable crops, including heads, curds, edible roots, then stems and leaves. Next disease is bacterial brown spot. Causal organism of bacterial brown spot is Pseudomonas rengi and host is bean. And symptoms include tan to reddish brown spots on leaves, water soaked spots on pods, which enlarge and become sunken and tan with distinctive reddish brown margin. And the last bacterial disease is bacterial leaf spot or bacterial spot. Causal organism of bacterial leaf spot is Xanthomonas campestris, and the host include vegetables such as lettuce, cucurbits, tomato, and capsicum. And symptoms uh, vary according to the host. So, on lettuce, symptoms include large brown to black circular areas that start as small transsucculent spots, usually on outer leaves. Tomatoes and On the tomatoes and capsicum, greasy spots on leaves and stems that go from tan to black. Fruit may have circular spots with central scab. And on cucurbits, symptoms begin as small, water soaked, greasy spots on underside of leaves, which corresponding yellowing on upper side. And fruit may produce light brown ooze from water soaked markings. Thank you.